Pinaklicious, Fishtastic by Victoria Kann. Please subscribe, like and watch until the end, where a surprise is awaiting you. I felt a tug on my line. Peter and I were fishing. I caught something, I cheered. I reeled in my line. Get ready, I told Peter. Here comes the prettiest, pinkest fish in the... I stopped short. Something was on my line, but it wasn't pretty. And it wasn't a fish. Ha ha ha! Peter laughed. You caught an old boot. Where are the fish? I asked. Then I felt a tug. This is it, I said. My Pinaklicious catch. I reeled in. A shell. Suddenly, Peter's rod wiggled. I got something, he said. Peter pulled out a big fish. It had big eyes, crooked teeth, and sharp fins. Wow, Peter said, what an odd fish. He held the fish up to my face. I caught the best fish ever, Peter said. I jumped away. Eee, I said, more like the ugliest fish ever. At least I caught a fish, Peter bragged. That is not a fish, I said. It's a monster. A monster fish, Peter said. Cool. He put the fish in a bucket of water. I'm going to take him home as a pet, he said. We peeked inside the bucket. The monster fish's mouth was open. I think he's hungry, Peter said. He dumped the rest of our bait into the bucket. Hey, I yelled. How am I going to catch a Pinaklicious fish without bait? Oops, said Peter. Peter went to get more bait. I was alone with the monster fish. Yuck, I said. The monster fish looked up. His eyes met mine. They were huge. They also looked a little sad. I looked at the big ocean. I looked at the small bucket. You don't like it in that tiny bucket, do you? I asked the fish. The fish bumped into the side of the bucket. He made a splash with his tail. Poor fishy, I said. I bet you want to go home. I'll help you, I said. I put the monster fish back into the ocean. Peter came running over. My monster fish, he yelled. What happened? Before I could respond, we heard a loud splash. The monster fish was diving through the waves. He looks happy now, I said. I guess he does, Peter said. Suddenly, the fish blew some bubbles. It made a beautiful noise. It sounds like singing, I said. The bubbly water droplets made an amazing melody. Wish, whoosh, fizz, ting, ting, ting. The tune was so pretty we couldn't help but hum along. A dolphin and a school of pink fish swam over. So did a family of sea stars. They love his song as much as we do, said Peter. More fish gathered to listen. They flapped and splashed their fins to the music. I watched the monster fish. He didn't look so ugly anymore. I barely noticed his sharp fins or his big eyes. Your fish isn't beautiful because of how he looks, I told Peter. He is beautiful because of how he sounds. The monster fish spewed a fountain of water and sang a final note. Then he jumped out of the ocean straight toward me. The monster fish gave me a big wet kiss. I laughed. You are quite welcome, I said. You might not be pinker pretty, I told the fish, but you are magnificent. Enjoy my new series Oliver and Jumpy. 19 video books with about 500 pictures. There is text, but I also read it aloud for the younger children. I have written 65 stories and had them illustrated at great cost for your children's fun. Oliver is an elegant tomcat and Jumpy is his lady friend. Oliver loves to ride in Jumpy's pouch when they go for adventures together. Please find a link to the first book in the description of this video. Please always subscribe and like if you find my effort interesting. Thank you so much.